Lemurs Pre-Game Show, Laredo, Texas. Armadillo, Chavarias Plumbing, Core Business Solutions, Guerra Communications, HEB, Airport, Laredo, Pepsi, New Housing and Residence, Texas Farm Bureau, Total Termite Pest, and now here's Bill Harrington.
Bill Harrington coming to you live. Laredo Lemurs taking on the Amarillo ThunderHeads. We're just about ready for the Nash, coming off a loss last night by a final score of 10-8 here. So everybody coming out for the national anthem, and we'll get that for you, and then we'll have base. Here's the national anthem.
South Texas families never strike out with drugs. Receive gift cards for completing Texas healthcare checkups. Restrictions and limits.
EP Texas, Laredo, Capital Care, Driscoll Health Plan, HEB, iGadget Repair Center, Listen, Mike's Paint Place, Pepsi, TAMU Housing and Residences, Outlaw Grill, Whataburger of
Good evening, Lemurs fans. Bill Harrington, Tanner for the Amarillo Thunder. Judy Valdez will lead off and play shortstop. We'll talk about all these things in right field. He'll bat in the 3-hole. Dennis Phipps is in center field. He'll bat 6th. Luke Bailey doing the catching. He'll bat in the 7th spot on left field, and he's going to bat in. And coming up to the plate in the ball game for the Lemurs for the first time. So he made his first appearance with Laredo in yesterday's ball game in the 8th inning, part of a big rally for the Lemurs there in the 8th. Lemurs are throwing a no-hitter. Here we go. Tanner, 7 p.m. 15 miles an hour, and currently blowing dugout for the Amarillo ThunderHeads. Look out over there, guys. So J.U.D. Valdez joining into the batting order and played throw over to first base, and that'll do it for Valdez. So 1 out in the is for the Laredo Lemurs. He's primarily worked as a shortstop or a second baseman. That one swung and a pop foul. Behind the plate, got Nate Rapp, Amarillo ThunderHeads. I'll give the designated hitter for the last couple of ball games. Hyde is playing in center. Here's the pitch. That one's in Corey Bass behind the plate. One more on a ground ball to the third baseman. Earps in front of it. He'll make a strong throw, and Taylor the batter. So Taylor over 4, which is his best. He had 3 total singles. So Kevin Taylor over to the second baseman, charging the bottom of the first. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs Baseball.
Uni-Trade, quality trained personnel devoted to the highest level of customer service. Trade.
Terra Laredo area supplies slip inflatables for every budget. Take your party to the next level. We also have Moonwalks and Bounce House. Reynolds.com and Reynolds, Laredo's largest water.
At Falcon, they know what bank, guided by faith, grounded by family, and committed to you.
Come on out and enjoy cold Miller at LaredoLemurs.com or buy
for any plumbing problem. Chavarias is a full-service company with technology trained professionals with over 30 years of service to the community.
Going to lead things off for you. He's going to play out in right field. Batting second, Geraldo Valen Martinez is the second base. Corey Bass is for the Lemurs, batting in the middle, looking for a victory here tonight. Than what his record is. He's stepping into the batter's box right now, and he pops it up down the left field. So no score in the game. The Lemurs go down in order in the top of the Amarillo ThunderHeads, wearing their blue with white nose toes. So he's in right field tonight for Amarillo. Logan Vick from Kerrville, Texas, 5'11". That one his eyes on the deal, and that one swung on a hot there and finally make the catch in left. Out and left, Phipps in center, playing first. Bailey behind the plate for the Lemurs. Lemurs had an injury in yesterday's ball game that he was not hitting the wrist or a strike. So Richardson, after the ball game, had to go to the hospital, swung on and fouled away. Might miss today and tomorrow, and a big curveball stays up. This is normally the right fielder for Laredo. The 1-2 delivery, and he'll make the catch off. So the Lemurs also with a couple of new guys up the middle today. Jared Maderos getting to St. John's University in the league, but he is pretty young by age. He's 26 years old as the first graduate of St. John's University. Juan Martinez on deck, but Greg Holly ball game. Into left field, coming in to go down in order here in the first inning.
is a proud sponsor of Lemurs Baseball. Core Business Solutions services offer a wide range of high-tech solution today.
Need a little $5 and you'll get to see great lemurs. Go online at Laredo Lemurs.
Clinic. The official team doctor's location is located at 9602 State Highway. Laredo Sports Medicine Clinic is changing orthopedic care of one athlete.
Vehicle collision repair and paint, computerized color matching, and place today at 64.
You take advantage of Allegiant's direct flights from Laredo International Airport to Laredo International Airport.
Ball game. It's Phipps, Delmonico, and Silverio coming up for the Lemurs here in this half. The late kick and the throw home, and that one is a little bit high to Phipps. 8th inning. It was a 3-run Vic. He's looking up into the sunshine and has to play it off to his right. And Delmonico coming up to the plate. But Phipps, it was a long time coming for errors. So the Lemurs, nice job coming back with an 8 deep in the bottom of the 8th. To Tony, he swings at the first one, and Delmonico's gone. Coming up to the plate. Silverio, I'll mention the slow internet speed here that we have in Amarillo a little bit. So we do have the ball and no strikes. The delivery to Silverio, and that one is on the outside. Tanner. Throw home, and that one swung on, hit from his face, and he'll leave baseball in his glove. And there's baseball. We have no score here.
Tokyo Garden of Laredo. Stop by Tokyo Garden for a quick get off work, then come on by and check out our house.
Completely free. Confident. Tiny bathing suits. You get it. Tiny bathing suit not included.
Miller invented light beers with beer bellies, which led to wedding bells and honeymoon. Miller Lights, 0 fat. Great beer, great
Texas Outlaw Grill is a proud sponsor of Ringo and the Bandit Hamburger and Cabrito Hot Dog. 771-1990. That's Texas Outlaw Grill.
All right, to the bottom. Leverett. Is having a great season so against Laredo as Greg Hawley will wind and fire. And that pitch for 3. So overall, he's got 4 1-0 pitch, a line drive in the left field. So Juan Martinez reached twice yesterday. So Phipps hit that 3-run home run in the 8th inning. The Lemurs tied it up at 8. He was 0 for 2 yesterday until last night's game. He can turn on first base and back in easily as Juan Martinez. Martinez, by the way, was the big man down there, Stefan Gartrell. Yeah, Gartrell team ball that swung on and missed. And he also throws a split and a slider. Here's the 1-2 that he went around. So Gartrell, that's the first one down. Former member of the Quebec. Here's the pitch to Rene, and he'll see it miss low. Leverett, 5 home runs with 21 RBIs. So when he's picked up base hit, Hawley throws. That one's a nasty base hit. Wind hustle to the ball game. It might be stronger than now with a long hold. Anything hit to the right side around foul left. Anything, the wind might blow it back into fair territory. Pitch is a little bit low. Breaking ball there from Hawley. Looking complete game. Back on 9 full innings in that. Swung on in a line drive up the middle. A solid hit for Rene Leverett. So that pitch was on the Rene Leverett. Squared it up nicely and put it into center plate, but so far struggling with the 10 hits and 49 at bats, so not a whole lot to go off of with Corey. 5 RBIs on the season, 1 strike. The throw home, and that one is belt there, and that's the. So Hawley gets the sign. I'd make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Also had a couple of RBIs in the ball game. Valdez for 1, back over to first base, and it is a double play from second to short to first.
This is A&M International University. Quiero un título universitario a mí y a 7,000 estudiantes. Imagina las posibilidades cuando eres impulsado.
Sea impulsado.
With all the value-added services we bring to our Medicaid members, clubs, and dental care Cadena de Madre. Come slide into home. Don't miss a play. Restrictions and limits may apply. Visit Driscoll.
They have worked to establish solid relationships with their clients. They are set to achieving client satisfaction on Extending Technologies has the tools and expertise for any technical need. Or that 725.
Flip and slide off to the 3rd inning. And we've been very lucky so far this season in Amarillo. So here's Luke Bailey getting ready to sleep. Maderos and Forney coming up to pitch. Swinging a ground first professional at bat. This young man will. Here's the 0-1 delivery from the lefty. The catcher and rolls back to the wall. Runs scored. He reached on an error as well. He scored twice for the Lemurs, so a tough time at the plate so far this side. 9 right now on the season. Yesterday he started the game batting 1. He looks to keep climbing. Dropped by the catcher. It was a tip. He stays alive. He'll see 1 more. And Tanner rocks and fires. That one swung on a line drive into Madero's now coming up to the plate. Just graduated from St. 55 games this year. Picked up 45, picked up 8 doubles, 1. And the first pitch he's at the plate, working as the second base. Fastball on the outside corner. First at bat as a pro. And the 1-1 delivery. Johns Madero's appeared in 40 as a junior. He went 51, evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That year he has over to first base. And now I'm wondering if that's probably a team want to buy their own. A lot of probably just borrowed one of the bad box. Well, actually, he's already in there. Here, so we'll keep our eye on low and inside. Ball to Ty Forney for the Lemurs. So Forney looking at a 2-2 count out of the stretch with nobody on base, and he'll deliver. Lemurs are still looking for their first base. That first base runner here against Amarillo here in Amarillo. And we're going to head to the bottom of the third. We have no score. You're listening to Risk a Flat Tire Track Fort Worth on American Airlines. With 4 daily arrivals and hours in the car, or risk and book a reservation. This summer thing, Allegiant has also increased the studios, SeaWorld, and the Kentales and Specials.
Primer diente a tu hijo es la misma. Por caso de H-E-B. En H-E-B encuentras gran variedad. En H-E-B.
T-E, that's how you spell light, which led to people thumbing through their L check, which led to better hour. You're welcome. 12 ounces contain 96 calories, 3.2 carbs.
All right, Tyler ended the inning for the Lemurs, and they got them back into the dugout. Here he's getting his first plate appearance. Pitch swung on, and that one is dribbled on the year, batting .380, and he went 0 for 3 on that day. Here's bouncing around a little bit, but he corrals. There's one down, and Taylor Smart cutting order for the Amarillo Thunderheads. No score for 7 with a run scored. I've been coming here over the last 4 years, as good as this guy has at his position in this ballpark. Here's a line easy to play on. And Tyler Smart probably for sure. One out in the inning, a base hit there. And Taylor Smart dives back in, hit time. He has played in 26. Holly out of the stretch. A long hold here by Holly. Kind of not only freezing the runner, but also freezing the batter, Logan Hall, and see if the runner. Now Holly's got. So no balls and 1 strike to Logan Vick. No score on the ball. Another dive back into first base as Holly throws another one over there. It's close. Delmonico holding on. Out someplace. It's going out west. Straight throws over after this one. And the pitch. That is low for a ball. Mike Jarborough. He'll come set just above the belt, and he has the baseball. He'll flip over to first base, and that'll get to him. Took a pretty good hop, so a 4-3 put out. Last year with Amarillo in 39 games, he batted .333, second base, and no score in the ball game. Checks on the runner at second base. And nicely done there by the Lemurs. Bailey with a good strong throw. Runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We're going to the top of the.
You bet. Then Coors Light chest bumps, touchdown dancing, breakdancing all day. Definitely. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing.
Right now, you'll have the chance to gain Human Resources Bank 0800. Right now, you could be working towards and hands-on training. Earning Human Resources 800-617.
Information about programs at www.
All right, back here on the broadcast is Laredo, but they're still looking for the top of the 4th, and well, if you're a baseball fan, you probably heard the news about the no-hitters. 21 minutes later, it ended. So Max Scherzer with a 6-0 win over Pittsburgh ball, and the 3rd of his career. Scherzer lost the perfect game with 2 outs in the 9th inning when he hit the rough. It was a perfect ball foul this season, a solo shot. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one swung on, grounded up the third base. Exciting the baseball fans, and exciting. Always exciting when you get to when Hideo Nomo was an out away against the Giants. And Royce Clayton came up to the plate, not get the throw off because the ball was a Giants fan, and field line, it's going to be a foul ball. 2-2 count against Clayton Tanner, but I wasn't actually at the ballpark. A no-hitter in Oakland. Me next morning. Well, we were all excited about it. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and that's grounded. We found out that Nolan Ryan 2 strikes, so that would have been great to see a Nolan Ryan no-hitter. Clayton Tanner working hard here against Jay Udi, thrown here. It's spelled J-E-U. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Up the third base line, foul. The inning, or the at-bat. and also the inning because this is the first one inning. And that's a Lemurs in the top of the fourth. Tanner throws, and that pitch is, well, if he can straighten it out. So 3 balls and 2 strikes, and we'll do it again. Table's turned towards the hit, and that's going to be foul by about a yard. You know, do you want to give in and just let the guy have the base and say, heck, you know, that was the 13th right there. So many balls are fouled off just to give him the base. Here's a close pitch. Valdez is J.U.D. Valdez, and here comes the bell. So Clayton Tanner pitching for his second time against Laredo this second day of the year. Well, bases yesterday in his Lemurs debut. Back on May 22nd and took out 1 batter. The pitch to a bell, and that one misses inside. A quick 7. Taylor on deck for the Lemurs. Noses. And a 5.04 ERA. This is his 6th base hit. As with a walk, and now Nieves winning. And the hard-hitting Kevin Tanner last year with Amarillo pitched against Laredo down the stretch. So Tanner does have, and it gets away from the catcher, and that's going to turn. The scorekeeper, what they're going to give on that one here, and put the Lemurs up in the game. So Clayton Tanner had been looking, and now he walks, swung, and a fly ball down the right field line. It's going to drop in fair territory, about 7. Taylor hit that one off the end of the bat, and it dropped about 6 inches. They strike first. That's what the Lemurs need. And then losing by a final inning, they fight right back and get 2 more runs. Phipps is high and away. The throw down to second base is in down by the throw of Corey Bass. Trying to get into scoring position there from those first 2 runs for Laredo. Here's the pitch to Phipps. He pops it up. Have to do the hokey pokey and try up and get into the right position to make the catch. Of course, with the wind blowing out there, nothing. Tony Delmonico coming up with 6 home runs. Here's the pitch. Players in the American Association, including, here comes the Warriors. Here in the top of the 4th. Tanner with a deep for it, Martinez, but it's by with 2 down, and the Lemurs are going to try to for the Lemurs. Team where everybody's playing before he steps into the box. Remember when he joined the low one inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Delmonico at first and 2 down here for set by line. It's in shallow right field. So Delmonico hustling out there, and that one got a hold of Martinez and fell to the ground. Runners at the corners right now. The pitch swung back in the 3rd inning. So a lot of pitches being thrown here this half inning by Clayton Tanner, man Valdez. That's going to fall for a hit. Delmonico started a whole new rally there with 2 outs. Silverio moves up. He's starting to turn his season around. Here comes Madero coming right now. And the Lemurs are looking for Laredo. Bailey at first. From the right side of the batter's box. Much straight up and down. And the delivery. Swans in to score for Laredo. And Medeiros is going to go into second base. He's going to play in the first hit for Medeiros is a double. And it out though when I wasn't looking. Had to Forney, the 9th batter of the inning, and he swings through a changeup. Swung and a hard hit ground ball to the second baseman, but Martinez has good. 4 runs on 5, and you're listening to Laredo Lemurs Baseball.
Texas A&M International University has welcomed me and more future and my impact. Imagine the possibilities when you're powered by TAMU.
Register 3, 2, 1. Number 1. That's Laredo's number. 15% off. Not 600 vehicles available. Make it 25% off. And the.com. Come see while the customer rides during our spring cleaning closeout sale with massive price MSRP. Wow, that's or 25% off MSRP closeout sale happening now.
Some ice cold refreshment. Maximum refreshment, great times, awesome and totally refreshed killer parties. Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing.
We'll also get a chance to hit. So Greg Hall outside corner for a strike. Into the dugout with a quick 1-2-3 inning. The leg kick and the deal home. Losses. And his first hit of the night. Right. This is his 7th start of this. Hawley in that game. And here comes Drew Hyde now. He's had a couple of games where he could have picked up wins where he didn't give up a whole. He took a loss again. He also took a loss against Fargo. And he pitched 6 1/3 and only gave. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1. Was all a lot of runs being strike. The catcher Bailey sets up away. Here's the pitch. That one clips the outside corner for him. Of course, you can't do that, but he could easily have 3 or 4 victory run support to help him out. And he's got it here tonight. The team at first, Hyde in the batter's box. He was drafted by the Yankees in the 3rd. The 2-2 breaking ball when he decided to come out. Ended up playing 5 seasons and 3 balls and 2. That's strike 3, and Drew Hyde first out of the inning and 1.45 ERA and 258 innings of work. And he's waiting in Winter League. Juan Martinez looks at Lemurs. Holly side corner, good for a strike 2. No wins and 2 losses in University. Making 42 appearances, he had 28 starts and put up an 8-5 record with a 5-point March 10th of 2008 here in the 2 delivery. Holly earned 4 varsity in the Goodwill games versus Japan in Cooperstown, New York. Chopper up to the third baseman, Silverio, the inning there, and we're through. Nobody left. You're listening to Laredo.
It's on a radio and the grill smells like heaven. Light, along with a fierce hoping it's Miller time.
Great beer, great response.
Popeye's location to try out Pokey Garlic Chicken Tenderloin signature side and a buttermilk.
We're cooking the honey mustard, water cheese topped with lettuce.
Flavors come together just perfect.
Really nice texture.
Honey mustard and chicken.
A limited time.
We're hitting again against Clayton Tanner. Nice pitch there by Tanner to start things off, trying to get one to come. Well, last time Valdez was up, he put up a battle and fouled off a bunch of pitches. Finally over. And now Tanner can't believe it. He doesn't think that the batter got hit. Pitcher's mound and home plate and was asked to the umpire. And Abel Nieves coming up to the plate. Back in the 4th inning. He's currently 1 for 2. The San Francisco Giants in the 3rd round actually had an affiliate here for a while back in the, so he was drafted by the Giants out of the MLB draft and remained in their system. Is going to try to steal the bag. The throw is a good one, and he is out. Corey Bass, multiple times this. He's done it a couple of times earlier in this series as Abel Nieves sees edge. Tanner returned to the Giants, and the Giants at that point back in 2012. That's, of course, when the Giants... Gartrell is going to look up. There's a 5-0 lead. Laredo. Of course, they're not always a huge applause, but nonetheless, they will always give up the dugout and high fives all around. He picked up a single and 2 RBI. That base hit by Taylor was about 6 inches fair. The 1-0. So Clayton Tanner being able to play in the World Baseball Classic. The 2-0. That is, Tine signed a minor league contract with the 3-0 pitch. It's ball 4. And Dennis Phipps will come up to the Tanner's minor league career. He also played in Augusta in the California League. He also played for the Richmond Flying Squirrels back in 2010. Moved over to Cincinnati. Go over the fence, and it's a home run for Dennis Phipps. The Lemurs, and he hits a big fly there. And up in the 4th inning and start putting runs up on the board, and they've continued to do so. Dennis Phipps follows up with a 2-run homer. East, the Lemurs ended up losing 10-8. But they've got a center field. Hyde's going back. He is at the track, and it's Gartrell in left center. And that might be it for him. Here comes manager Bob, points down to the umpire, and Bobby Brown pointed right to the umpire. Just wanted to make sure that the umpire...
With Driscoll Health Plan, catch the value-added services we pitch to our Medicaid and Texas healthcare checkups.
Laredo Lemurs free game show. Homes, Ascending Technologies, Ashley's Furniture, Core Business Solutions, Chevrolet, Gold Gadget Repair Center, League, Laredo's Omega Signs, Texas Farm Bureau, Texas Inflatables, Control, Uni-Trade with the Laredo
Amarillo Thunderheads, and this is an interesting guy for Amarillo. So they at TCU was working as one of the pitching coaches because he does sort of double duty around the league since 2012. So Silverio sees the first pitch and fouls it off. Lemurs up, no ERA. He's only pitched in 1 inning and has given up a hit. I don't know how long he stays in the ball game, but field moving back on this one's Gartrell. Juan Silverio on the ball is hustled. That's a home run for Laredo, and they'll take it the way they've been. Here they are, put in here, and in the box is Luke Bailey. The Hill holds the mid out in front of his chip side, so kind of amazing that he's even out there throwing balls right now. Baseball, the pitch, swung on and missed. Freddie Flores That's through a delivery. Swung on, that's fouled off. Then in 2013, he was here in that year. Swung on and missed. I believe he was a coach. That does not ring a bell as Bailey goes. So Medeiros in the fourth. Home, and that is a check swing reason. I guess Freddie Flores asked where it missed. Here's the 1-0. Breaking. Flores was a shortstop at New Mexico Highlands University in his home state, and hitting for a majority of his junior season in 1996. Swung on and missed there. He pulled fifth inning. They scored 5 runs, and the Lemurs are up 9.
Uni-Trade through a highly service for all your transportation, distribution, and consolidation.
Just water slides. Real proud to Texas Inflatable Rentals has chairs, snow cone machines. Contact Texas Inflatable Rentals at 95643. Book with the coupon code LEMURSLIDES.
Bank and the Laredo Lemurs are to detail and genuine you.
Hey Lemurs fans, every night draft beers for only $1. Phone at 956.
So Gartrell going to start things off for Amarillo as we go to the throw here, and that one's right down. So the Lemurs put up Holly, spins and deals. To get you the scoreboard from around the American Association, bring you up to date on what deals again, and that one is swung and a missed. Another slider way out in front. Gartrell to the plate. Corey Bass, the next batter. Webb City and Sioux Falls, they're tied up. The Lemurs will be on over to Joplin, Missouri for the first. Air Hogs are up 2-1 over Three Rivers. So with a single under his belt tonight. Right corner of the plate. So Leverett finds himself in an 0-2 hole, ready to go. Holly is not quick pitch, and Holly will throw here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And gets the baseball. He gets back up on. For the most part, he will work quickly. By the way, and the pitch over the head of Valdez. So a base hit, man. That thing seemed to take a turf out here sometimes. But, the ball will be hit right into the ground and right into the turf and take a super Medeiros. He'll flip over to 2 outs here in the inning. Tyler Earps, the next batter. Interesting. And see where they come from. Thanks. And the pitch, low and outside. So Tyler Earps to the top of the 6th. Lemurs are up.
Choice for any plumbing problem. The community. Chavarrias is still growing strong. Visit Chavarrias.
Sponsor of Lemurs Baseball. Wide range of high-tech solutions for businesses and organizations.
Out to Uni-Trade Stadium for Friday. Call 956-7-LEMURS or go online at LaredoLemurs.com.
Now with 2 convenient locations to better serve you. Our north is located at 51. Services from physical therapy to our 1 athlete at a time.
For all of your vehicles, Mike's Paint Place has computer repairs. Stop by and see Mike's Paint.
All right, here we go to the. I believe that's still Freddie Flores up on Flores, and it's 6. Flores' father tried to convince him to return to baseball for him, encourage his son to get back into the game, noting that when he was reaching his peak, here's the pitch, and that's later that day. Freddie Flores' father, here comes the 2-1 pitch. Encouragement come to fruition. His father's words and encouragement back into professional baseball. Here, since that has happened, but I'm sure. And still pursuing his glove. He can't corral it, and he drops the baseball. It's in and out of the glove. Valdez out. Lemurs up 9-0. Flores throws a slider stretch for the first time. Counts. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung and a fly ball into left. Makes the catch. And I'll tell you what. Wind at Uni-Trade. So 9-0 when a solo home run. He has scored twice. Ball to his left hand kept him in his college career with a 4-2 win-loss. Century team in the Rocky Mountain. Yeah, so he's on the all-century team at New Mexico. He was undrafted, and with he's well in on the grass. He'll make an easy thing in on the plate. And Taylor. 2 in the game with a walk. Taylor picked up a single back in the 4th and a home run with Taylor on base. Season high for Laredo. Is coming off a season high. Just like that, tonight they've turned things around and they're up nice low. Flores, like I said, he was undrafted. Sioux City for the Explorers and the Richmond Roosters. Pitches low. Excuse me, that was the 2000 season for Flores. 2006 with his dad. So 3 balls and no strikes. In 2008 through 2011, he played in the Can-Am League. Here's Atlantic City, the Atlantic City, the 3-1 delivery. Gosh, and it had to be then. It was probably before. Well, it wasn't quite that late. But I was actually often very interesting, to say the least. First and second base and 2 down. So it's been a lot of fun bringing you all the broadcast. As the next home run in his last at bat, he's 1 3-run home run. So Phipps with base side of the rubber looks in and gets the sign for a ball. And the delivery. Well, the Lemurs know that it swung on and missed. I can tell you this, Phipps was not expecting ball. So here comes a 3-2 pitch. They know Amarillo Sox, 18-plus women, 18-year-old plus women. That was another breaking ball slide. No runs, no 9-0.
Signage needs. We can be found at 56723. Come to Pro Mega Signs of Laredo, where your print job is just.
Families achieve the American dream of all other builders combined, and of course quality. So if you're thinking about making the greatest investment family, think Armadillo.
Tokyo Garden of Laredo is located dinner. Either way, you're going to enjoy our fine cuisine. Did you just sushi in Laredo?
You'll get tons of extras. Bathing suits, you guessed it, free. You'll be stronger with extra. Any bathing suit not included.
This led to fewer guys.
All right, nothing Laredo. Ball foul. The bat goes. They like the broken bat. Of course, don't want anybody getting hurt by those things, though. New baseball bat. They have 5 hits in the ball. Greg Hawley. Here's the pitch. Swan. Take away a base hit from him. There's 1 down in the inning. That game, he ended up taking a loss. In fact, win the next 2 games. Here's the pitch again with a dive head first and in right field with some fast start against 3 Rivers. Ended the day and struck out 2 to 3 Rivers. Wichita over 9 on the inside corner. The slider is the new curveball. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Swan and slashed foul. Pete Incavilla sitting out of the dugout. But none of that. They'll do it here for Geraldo Valentine. Nothing. You're listening.
At 1510 Calle Norte Suite number 11 invites you to experience a new standard in medical treatments, dialysis treatments, doctor's appointments, radiation treatment, and lab work. Our state need the most. Capital Care more. Capital Care EMS is locally owned and operated. 11. That's 95 standard in medical transportation. First.
Had some ice-cold refreshment? Down dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching. Awesome refreshment. Refreshment for the win and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain Cold refreshment. Answers. Frost-brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Right now, you could be working with the chance to gain professional skills in fields such as accounting at Kaplan College. You could be working towards an exciting to gain professional skills in fields such as accounting. 617-0800.
Kaplan College does not .com/consumer.
Billy Petrick, a former Billy Petrick will face off against Tony back in the first homestand. 6 relief appearances, so he's here, and that one is a little bit low and inside. Nice as a, and that one swung on and fell to 4.41 ERA, 23 base hits here. Lean over to his left and make the coming up to the plate. Juan Silverio with the left field wall. It was earned. He walked a batter and struck all low and outside. That'll get over by the Bud. The 3rd start of the season for him inside. So he gave up 4 runs. 3 of them were earned against the Laredo Lemurs that day. 2007, as here's a swing. So a couple of flyouts here in Amarillo. And Luke Bailey, the next fine. The fly one the way it is today can definitely be. So 2 down in the inning. Lemurs up 9-7 as Luke Bailey earned runs in 2 innings of work. One misses inside for 2/3 innings. Put up a 7-1 delivery. Out 6, walked 7, and gave up. Swung on and missed. Well, Petrick looking good here. Retired down, and that's the 4th time that has happened. You're listening to Laredo.
That's why I've chosen Texas A&M rings. TAMU has what propels me to my future and my impact. Imagine the possibilities.
TAMU.edu. Number one, the best month ever. 15% with over 600 vehicles. And the best financing rates for the best month ever, 1.9 interest. Chevrolet. Family price gets on 600 Chevys. New 2015 Chevy Cruze. New 2015 Malibu. And 100,000 mile. Come see why the deals are always better.
Out at the bar making you sweat may be right for you. Refreshment killer parties and totally refresh calls. Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light. The world.
All right, for the Thunderheads, but Drew Hyde is ball game. As Phipps is on the run, he'll get there and make Hyde up at the plate. That was number 11, and he is out. Martinez into the box. The leg kick. Holly looking sharp in this outing. Throw again, and that pitch is swung on. No balls and 2 strikes. The catch. He reached his high second base hit today for. He's got a couple of strikeouts. So that bat was sawed off. It actually split up and down. 9-0 Lemurs. Here's the pitch. Call to Greg Holly. 1 ball. Alien actually hit crossed up on the pitch. So on the 5th is inside. And here's the pitch on the 3-0. So that'll make the count 3. At 2 o'clock tomorrow, we'll be live on the air for you. Some more news. A-Rod has hit another high of hitting for the. So if Scherzer gets his no-hitter today, and Brent Gardner looking like he's trying to get League Baseball this evening, and like I said, back-to-back nights. Remember, A-Rod 1 strike, 2 down, 9-0 Laredo. The 0-1 pitch, the fun stuff going on at Uni-Trade so that you're listening. Cost anything, but Leverett with 2 hits in the ball game. Going to be playing at Uni-Trade Stadium tonight, and all kinds of different. Myself, Leverett. So if you want to hit on that for Amarillo here.
Imagine that if you're listening to this, it's on a radio. And what do you know? A few new friends to enjoy.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Stop by any Popeyes location to try out Popeyes' new smoked garlic herb dipping sauce. 5th.
And fresh, it's got melted Monterey Jack cheese topped with.
I mean, not only do I want to eat it, chicken just go together, sweet.
Whataburger for a limited time.
Health plan. Catch the value-added care checkups. Restrictions and limitations may apply. Visit us at Driscoll Health.
Right. 4th for his first professional hit. And Madero swings, and it's a high in for Hyde in the last half inning when Amarillo was up at the plate. Forney 0 for 3 on the ball. Lemurs up 9-0 in the. Here's the pitch. And in Philadelphia playing baseball in the 7th inning. Cardinals are up 4-1 out. Royals 6. Red Sox 4. They're in the 5th. Top of the 7th. Tampa Bay's beating Cleveland 4-0. Tigers nothing. Pump throw over to first base, and it is in time. 6-3, and there's 2 down. Astros, Mariners for you from Major League Baseball. So Baltimore wins over 3 over Toronto. The Cubbies 4, Minnesota 1. Now 4-1 in Oakland. Washington wins 6. Colorado wins 5-1 over Milwaukee. High and inside. And the 1-0 delivery from this franchise playing for the Arizona Diamondbacks right now. Pitch swung, and that's fouled away. Also played for Wichita since 2014. Here comes to not only play with Amarillo, but also with Wichita when he was crushed to left field. Going back on the ball is Gartrell, but he's going to watch it go over the fence and a home run for Jamer's uniform. And he'll round the bases. Peralta was here in Amarillo. He got picked up 64 2012. He played for Wichita and batted in 98 in 2013 and moved on and played delivery to Abel Nieves Southern League and then got called up in 20. So Peralta spent a little Amarillo Sox at the time. Lemurs up 10-0. The catcher Bass has to corral that. Major League Baseball that had been through. Holtzcomb made a big splash last. I don't believe Holtzcomb is in the big. Chaz Rowe is up in the big leagues. A home run off the bat of the newcomer.
Uni-Trade continues to provide solutions in foreign trade customer service for all your transportation, distribution, and.
Proud to say that we serve the greater Reynolds has a huge selection of inflatable candy machines that will help take your inflatable rentals at 95.com and book with the Cube.
Numbers are a winning combination. At Falcon, they know what counts. Pursued by faith, grounded by family, and committed to you.
Hey, $1. That's right. Beer for $1. You can get tickets online at Laredo.
Plumbing's the #1 choice for any plumbing problem. Chavarrias is years of service to the community.
All right, the first pitch to the new bat wildly over to first base. So Corey Bass is going to be on. So they're going to give it a base hit and an error there to send the runner up to second base. The last name Earps to see where it comes from, and I could not find no information about the last name. So 2 starts ago, and he might have an opportunity to do the same here today. So the Lemurs up 10-0. Before I went to the break, I mentioned this pitch is fouled off and goes back into the screen. throw, did not allow a run. Walked a batter and struck out 2. And a ground ball up to Delmonico. Back days, Delmonico was made into the errors yesterday. 1 of 6 errors for the Lemurs yesterday. Manager Pete Incaviglia out of the dugout. Throughout the 2015 season, 1.06 ERA, and everybody comes in on the infield, and Pete Incaviglia is just kind of gonna look. Chuck throughout has picked up by the D-backs, and he made some appearances for the Arizona Corners here, and the catcher Bailey, he'll get a new. Lemurs do have bullpen action. I can't see who it is. It's kind of far away. The 1-0 throw. Swung on midnight, splashing on the field here. So Holly checks over his shoulder. Back in the 6th inning, he lined up right to the first baseman, Delmonico, and the ball falls. And we did not argument. And actually, Bobby, by the defense, he was able to get it and throw it over to the wild play. And I'll try to describe it to you. The Earps ended up running into Delmonico's outside to Logan Vick, and a ground ball foul up the first base. Backing up the play, grabs and throws it to second base to get the out. So good third base just stuck there. That's Corey Bass. Here's the 1-1 for the Laredo Lemurs. Make another one, but he never touched the ball. Here's the pitch. That's called. Is when the defense obstructs the runner. But the umpire did not call that. Here's the first pitch, and that's low. Types of interference, including umpire interference, spectator interference over to first base, and back in safely once again. It was just a light toss. But Bobby Brown and a miss. Ooh, a nasty slider that day. Holly out of the low and outside. Another slide. Third game of a 4-game series, and then they'll work on the game. He'll take the mound in his first out. Nicely throws over to first base, and 1 hit, 2 errors, 10-0. You're listening to Laredo.
Southernmost counties for businesses and organizations.
Friday night fireworks. Tickets start as low as $5, and you'll get to see great. I'll see you at the ballpark.
Laredo Sports location is located at 9652 McPherson Road, Suite 12. An array of services from physical therapy, orthopedic care, one athlete.
For all computerized color matching and digital imaging. They also do full frame.
Looking to travel this summer? If the year-round flights to Las Vegas are a round trip, you and your family can be in Orlando in 2.5 hours. Flying
Pro Mega Signs, or you can reach us by phone at 956-723-12. Come to Pro Mega Signs of Laredo, where your print job is just around.
All right, move on to the top of the 9th inning. Lemurs up 10-0. Billy Petrick's night is done. He ends up going 2 innings, gives up a hit, 2 batters out. And Kevin Taylor gets into the first pitch, hits it out into right center field. Chapman's hand and nails it into right center field. That was went 4 for 4. So here's the 5th innings were huge for Laredo, as here's a ground ball foul up the third with a walk to Jeudy Valdez. The center after that. The 1-1 is in the dirt. It goes all the way back to the screen. Delmonico picked up a single, the professional. Picks up a double and drives in 2. So that was just the pitch. Runner at it's going to be a 1 hopper, and that's an intaken at 11-0. And Phipps has an RBI, his 3rd of the night. Delmonico having a good day. He's 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Took his base. First pitch to Delmonico is low. And then right after that, Nieves hit his homer. Gave the Lemurs another look out over there. An ugly finder coming your way. And hit his 2-run home run in the 5th. And a pitching change. Swung on and fouled into the. They're up 11-0. And then Kevin Taylor just the late kick. So a little bit about Clay Chapman. He pitched yesterday against Southern. And this is his first professional season. An 0-1 count to. Chapman was selected as a senior at Florida Southern. 3rd hit of the day. So the Lemurs are making this before breaking out yesterday. Put up a lot of hits and have scored. So here's Luke Bailey into the bag. Earps touches the bag at 3rd for Tyler Earps. And that bottom of the 9th, Lemurs are going to try to wrap it up. Baseball.
Tokyo for a quick lunch or a fancy dinner. Either way, you're going to enjoy our fine. Well, you'll find the best sushi.
Gold's Gym membership, you'll get your coworkers free, stronger with extras, and get included.
Miller and Vince led to fewer guys with beer bells. Days, wedding bells led to you. 12 ounces contain 90.
Texas Outlaw Grill is a proud sponsor of your Laredo Lemurs Bandit hot dog and their ever favorite hot dog. For all to-go orders, call 956-77.
cuando estamos listos. Quiero un título universitario del mundo. Tammy Yu me impulsa a ser grande. Enciende cuando eres impulsado por...
Impulsado. It was for him. We'll get the Lemurs back up. Valdez is in front of it. He'll second it back right there. Here's Juan Martinez coming up to the plate. Up 7 hits, no runs, got 7. A couple of games in his game against Wichita, his complete game shutout. And in fact, he's only walked 4. The 2-1 delivery. If he can pull down this win today, we'll go to 2-4 on the year. And Ryan Beck, he has it. It goes underneath his glove. It would have been a really tough play if he would have. He's 0 for 3 in the game with 3 strikeout season, a 1-0 record and a 2 right now. Here's the 2-2 pitch, a fastball right down the middle. An inning and gave up 1 run on 3. Make it 3 with this one right here inside to Stefan Gartrell with his 2-run home run in the bottom point. We're in the ball and 2 strikes. 2 o'clock start. So get 2 balls and 2 strikes. And I believe tomorrow is. I also believe it's the summer solstice. Lemurs will double up the hardwood. Then is your final, and the Lemurs pro here against Amarillo and going over to Joplin. Let's take a timeout. Come back with the post-game show.
For Laredo Lemurs baseball, Padilla Homes, EMS, Chumley Chevrolet, Gold's Gym, Guerra Communications, HEB, Pony League, Laredo Sports Medicine, Modern Distributing, Southern Sense, Texas, Tokyo Garden, Total Loss, the Laredo Lemurs.
Cuando estamos listos. Por eso quiero un título universitario y a 7,000 estudiantes y hace mi corazón latir.
Inscríbete ahora para verano y otoño. Driscoll has all the value-added services packages, sports physical, at our baby showers offered by Cadena de Madre. Come slide into home when you ready to play. Restrictions and limits.
Since extending standards of service and integrity and to perform work of only the highest quality, operations and small business franchises may have. Call us here in Laredo 54 for Ascending Technology.
Risk a flat tire travel worth on American Airlines. With 4 daily arrivals and hours in the car, or risk an visit AA.com for details. Will increase to 4 weekly flights to theme parks, Legoland, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, and the Ken Tales and Specials.
Game show, Laredo Lemurs Base, Armadillo Home, Capital Care, EMS, Family Chevrolet, Gold's Gym Center, Kaplan College, Laredo Sports Medicines, Southern Distributing, Farm Bureau, Texas Inflatables, Texas Uni-Trade Forwarding, Lemurs post-game show.
Lemurs got on the board in there in the 4th and right through the Lemurs through the first 3. Fantastic. It looked like it was going to be a long. Clayton Tanner was pitching well, so the Lemurs against Clayton Tanner single, and then there was a pass, a single down the right field line. Dennis Phipps would then fly out. That Silverio would single, and that put then Luke Bailey hit a single, and that drove in Tony Del Mario for the Lemurs. So the Lemurs picked up for Amarillo. We would hit by a pitch, so he would take first. Nieves would hit a solo home, and then Dennis Phipps would come up. And then Tony Delmonico came up to the plate. He put one into the left center field. Pitching change. So Freddie Flores bat and hit a ball over the left field wall. Strikeouts to the pitching of Freddie Flores in the 9th inning. A double by Kevin Taylor, and then Dennis Phipps. They picked up the victory here today, but only giving up 7 hits. No run season for Greg Hawley. He is very good in this league. Hawley is now. The game was played in 2 hours and 30 minutes in front of a crowd of 1,000. Tomorrow afternoon, and head on over to Joplin, Missouri, furbished ballpark. Let's go and get you the scoreboard here. Fargo, they are up over Fargo trying to break out of their funk. Sioux City 5-4, Joplin 2. That American Association South is up 4-3 over the St. Paul standing. And Kansas City up big over Wichita 8-2 in the top of the standings right now. But Lemurs are currently in 4th place, 14, and Amarillo jumped down to 3rd out. So the Lemurs are in 3rd place when everything is set. Amarillo and Laredo both in the race here. The Lemurs will be 3 games out, so in the South, and they went on to win the American Association Championship. The Lemurs were a good fight here, and we'll come back at you tomorrow at Lemurs, and he's going to go up against for the first pitch, 2 o'clock for the short pregame show. You've been listening to
us for Laredo Lemurs Base, Armadillo Homes, Care EMS, Falcon International Basins, HE International Airport, Paint Place, Station, Talk and Turo, Texas Inflate My Pest and Control, and for all your Laredo Lemurs